Hey guys, Jammer37 next to bring you day 7 of Stardew Valley. Last time we did quite a bit of work on the farm, just cleaning some stuff out. Did a bunch of mining to try out the furnace that we crafted. Did some, smelting, some and we just kind of took a little walk around. Oh, we did a bit of, yeah, that's right. We also bought some new seeds. And so we have everything, all the spring plants that we have access to right now. We have at least a few of them growing on our farm at the moment. And yeah, this time we're probably going to be doing some more farming and some more mining. Probably one of the two. We'll see. Okay, so we got a clear day tomorrow. Oh, okay. Tabbed me out of the game again. Sorry about that. Good humor. Okay, mining. We're going to do mining, I think, today. And Queen of Sauce, I believe that means we're most likely going to learn a new recipe. Yeah, new dish. Stir fry. So now we know how to cook that. We don't have a kitchen yet, but, you know, it's still pretty nice. So, we're just gonna, let's go ahead and check our mail. A lot of stone scatter. Yeah, you can have her build a well for, yeah, very cheap actually. Considering our situation right now, it might not be a bad idea. Most likely, I'm not gonna need it, because I think after this season, I'm probably not gonna have my farm here. I'm probably gonna have it down a bit. Like down this staircase over here. Whoops. So it's going to be closer to the water, and also I'll have more room to expand it in multiple directions. So most likely I won't do that, at least not yet. Just with how this farm works, you know, the fact that it has a river going through it, I think the well is not the most useful for this particular type of farm. But, you know, again, we'll see. You're now able to move stuff around. So, you know, if you build a well, you'll have that well for the rest of the time unless you destroy it for whatever reason. So, it's never an awful idea, honestly. Okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish up watering here. We are able to make a scarecrow, which I think if we have the resources to do, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Because I have this laid out, I don't think it's gonna cover everything on the, whoops, I don't know why I went in there. But, wood, coal, and fiber. I actually don't have any coal, so I can't make one quite yet, but I have everything else in decent surplus. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go into the mine, which means I'm gonna leave all this extra stuff behind. And, what was I gonna say? Okay, so let me see. Okay, so the thing we're missing is spring onion. So I noticed that in our... on our menu here, we now have access to this. Whoops, I want to. Oh, I see. Okay. We have access to this, the community center. It looks like the little scroll we found, and basically this is the main means of doing like quest type things in this game. So we have all these bundles that we have to complete in order to. In this case, we're working in the crafts room, and then the reward down here, bridge repair. If you remember, there's that really large bridge that was broken. If we complete this, then that bridge will be fixed. So we can go ahead and take a look through here. Spring foraging bundle, of course, all this stuff we're going to have, but for sure, because all we need is just one of each of these things. We put them in here, and then that bundle is complete. You get, I think, a small reward for each bundle you complete, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll see there's one of those for each season. So it's gonna be a long time before you can complete this whole thing. Because, you know, obviously we have to go through all the seasons, and all the seasons are 28 days long. So that's that might be outside the scope of this series for the moment. But anywho, then on top of that, also we have construction bundle, just some wood, stone, and hardwood. We don't have any of that yet. We've never seen that before. And then exotic foraging. So this is just kind of the slightly more obscure foraging goods. And some of these, the only place to find them is in an area that we don't have access to for a little while either, so we're going to be a minute on some of this stuff. And then also you'll notice these arrows up here. Don't do anything currently, but that'll hint you in that there are going to be more such pages for some of the other rooms in the community center later on. But for the moment, we don't have a whole lot to worry about there. So I think today we are going to just go to the mines, but I think we're going to be in the mines pretty much the whole day. We have to try and kill 10 slimes, and we're shooting to get to floor 40. But that's not going to be for a while, of course. But that's the long-term goal for our mining adventures for the moment. But more realistically, we're just going to stick to the slime, to 10 slimes, and hopefully try and get to the next elevator breakpoint if we can. We'll just see what other quests we have. Oh yeah, and we also need to get a cave carrot for Haley. Yeah, 10 slimes, level 40. Farming, craft a scarecrow. Hope we should be able to do that tonight. And then coop, that's going to take us a little while because that's going to be a bit expensive. But that is also something that we definitely want to start working on as soon as possible. So you also can't just hold down the mouse button to attack multiple times. Okay, so we got our ladder right away. That's good. Basically, you want to try and get the staircases in while using as little energy as possible. So you can see I've been getting pretty lucky. I think that's largely to do with the fact that the spirits are in good humor today. That's there's 5 different stages of luck, I believe, in this game, and that is the second best one. I think there's one where they're like super happy. Ooh, we got some hardwood. That's actually really uncommon. So that's good. We got a little bit of a head start on hardwood's a really rare at this point, but very valuable resource that we're going to be needing for a lot of things as time goes on. But yeah, basically stamina conservation is the most important thing for mining, I would say, at least. Health is important, obviously, but it's typically a lot easier to conserve your health than it is to conserve your stamina when you're in the mines. I also always recommend you break any barrels or crates that you find, because they can always have good stuff in them, and right now in particular we're looking for cave carrots, so I also will be mining any ore that I find. It takes more stamina, of course, but copper, we're going to need a lot of it, and we don't have much at all at the moment, so we're going to want as much of that stuff as we can find. Ooh, that's a lot of copper over there, holy cow. Okay. No cave carrot yet. And inventory is already full. You can see, like I said, this is the big reason that you really want more inventory space. Is because in the mines, there's a lot of stuff that you want, and you have very little space to actually take most of it. It's a bit of a struggle, especially early on. But once we get the backpack, we're going to be in very good shape. Okay, that's a blue slime. I don't think they are too much tougher than the green ones. Yeah, okay, they weren't too bad at all. This one dropped some algae. This algae is actually pretty decent. Just a bit of energy and health, which is, you know, always good. It's used for some other things, I believe, but most likely I'll just end up eating it at some point while I'm here, just so I can go a bit longer. Okay, so you'll notice definitely the biggest limiting factor in this game in general is stamina, and there are ways to get more stamina. I don't believe we've encountered any of them yet, unless I'm mistaken. And it also looks like we haven't found our exit yet. So I'm just gonna have to, yeah, I'm just gonna have to start breaking random stones and hoping that it appears. Hopefully I don't have to break too many. This is where kind of the main RNG factor comes in, because if it takes too long, you just end up using just an absolute ton of stamina trying to find the way down. Okay, that's fine. These guys, you can see, especially right now, health really is not an issue. These guys do so little damage to us. That's just not even a problem. I have quite a lot of slimes on this floor, which is nice. We're getting some good progress on that quest. We also find we sometimes have just some, like, resources lying around, like the quartz and earth crystals and stuff. Those are all used for various things. Cherry bombs are also very valuable, actually. I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat this algae. Yeah. A little bit of stamina back. Also, so we can take the cherry bomb, because that helps you to, it just blows up a bunch of rocks, which you don't use any stamina and you blow up multiple rocks, so it's pretty nice. Also, you notice something happened in the, in that, whoops, that, like, dirt area over there. I'm gonna go back over here and kind of show that off again. It's just, an enemy that only appears in kind of these softer dirt portions. I think they have a few interesting things they can drop. So basically you just want to find the best place to use your bomb that'll blow up the most rocks. I think right there seems pretty good. The range is actually a lot better on that than I thought it was, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, floor 10, we got our first reward here. This is really nice. We got leather boots. Nice. Actually, I forgot all about that. Yes, I think every 10 floors you get a new reward. +1 defense and +1 immunity. I'm not entirely sure what immunity means, but defense is pretty straightforward. I don't remember what immunity does for us. Okay, so now we are able to go into the Adventurers Guild. That closes at 10 p.m., so we just want to make sure we're out of here by then. You'll also notice that the mines have taken on a bit of a different appearance here. There's a lot of different looks for the mines as you go on. This is where the difficulty starts to increase a little bit. Some kind of annoying enemies. I really want to get one of those cave carrots. We have a staircase there. A little bit of looking around. I'm not going to worry about those guys. I don't really need to kill the slimes anymore either, do I? No, I really just wanted to look around for rocks. Okay. I might kill this guy, actually. You'll see why a bit later, but generally you want to kill most things that you come across for a while. At least, okay, so there's a box that could have a carrot in it. Okay. Nope. Really hoping I find one of those before I have to leave. Because I really want to do that quest. I need all the money I can get right now, and that'll also make Haley like me a little bit. This is a minecart that says coal in it. It's pretty nice. I'm just gonna, I think, leave this guy. Yeah, I think this particular room layout, the long one there with the minecart track in it, I believe that always has a staircase at the very end. Wow, this is a lot darker than I remember, actually. This is really dark. Holy cow. I don't remember this game being this dark, actually. Let me see if we can change that in options or something. You can make torches. Sorry, yeah, I guess not. Huh. I guess maybe they changed that at some point, because I definitely don't think this game was this dark last time I played. Anyway, right here we got this. This is the topaz, I believe. This is one of the first, like, kind of precious gems that you can find. Pretty valuable, but most importantly, people tend to really like receiving them as gifts. So, gemstones are a really nice thing that you can, a really nice giftable material. Just trying to find the staircase right now. Sorry, it's a bit dark. I might have to peel out soon. I think my stamina is running very low. Sadly. Whoops. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go here. And actually, I really want to try to find that cave carrot, so I'm gonna actually go back to floor 5 and kind of try to, well, actually, if I recall, one of the first like 3 or 4 rooms had, oh, I guess I just enter this way. Probably makes more sense. One of them had a bunch of barrels in it. Oh, my stamina is running low. Okay. 9 stamina. Yeah, one of those rooms, I'm trying to think. Part of the mines are partially randomly generated, but also partially not. Ooh, I can actually make one with copper. Probably worth it. I'm just gonna throw these in the ground for now. Whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna throw them. I don't want to pick it up. There we go. I really want to get a cave carrot. Actually, I think, yeah, just doing it like right here is probably gonna be best. Okay. That's good. Oh, this is the room where no barrels spawned. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, this is the room that you're pretty likely to get barrel spawns in here, and the barrels have a pretty decent, like a a very good chance, I would say, of having cave carrots. Okay. Yeah, basically, especially early on, you need to play the mines very smart if you're gonna want to get anywhere. Just try and finding ways that you can navigate that aren't terribly inefficient and like can get you through the places as quickly and using the least amount of stamina. More importantly, like there, I don't even think I can get to that with how much stamina I have left. I'd be risking it. I think I have a chance of only using one when I swing the pickaxe, but I'm just gonna have to leave that quartz behind. Okay. So, we were able to find quite a lot, but sadly we were not able to get the cave carrot. So, that's a little unfortunate, but it's not a huge deal. I don't really like Haley that much anyway, so I'm not terribly torn up over it. Anywho, now we can go in here. And that quest is just gone now. Okay, so here we can talk to this guy. He sells equipment, which, for some reason, the wooden sword is better than this rusty one, but only 250. It does, I think, 1 to 2 damage more than the one we have right now. There's sneakers. These are worse than the boots we have, so we don't have to worry about those. And then he sells a couple of rings. This is, I think, is all he sells right now. Yeah, his inventory expands immensely as the game goes on. Increases knockback and increases weapon precision, which I believe that basically means that there is a less of a low range on your attacks, if I had to guess, but as you can see, they're pretty expensive, so. Then we have this guy, who doesn't tell us anything at the moment, but what he's related to is this. So, let's keep the valley some weird spacing going on here. But, yeah, basically you have goals for killing certain amounts of certain enemies. You have to kill 1,000 slimes. That one, I think, was the one that actually took me the longest on my main save. And see Gil, that's the guy over here, is Gil. So, 12 out of, you have to kill 125 cave insects, 30 Duggies, those are those, like, Diglett things that were popping out at me. That's why I said I'm just gonna kill them for now, and I'll tell you why later. And then there's a bunch of enemies that we haven't found yet. So, yeah, basically that's what the Adventurers Guild has to offer us. Effectively not very much at the moment, but as time goes on, like I said, there becomes more and more that you're able to do with them. So, we can just start smelting some copper bars, I suppose. We're gonna need some of those. But besides that, I think we only have like 2 stamina left, so if I accidentally misclick, I'm gonna instantly pass out. So I gotta be careful of that. Okay. So just gonna go ahead and move on here. We did get a few pretty decent materials. Hardwood and topaz in particular are very nice to get right now. Go ahead and throw all that in here. Get our tools back as well as that. Do some smelting. I could like take a little trip down to the beach. Nah, I'll check that tomorrow. I'll remember to check it. That was a decent sized mining adventure, so I think I'm probably not gonna go into the mines at all tomorrow unless the spirits are in really good spirit. Then I might. I'll have to see. But in the meantime, we're just gonna do a bit of this. Of course, we could make another furnace. It just, at this point, it costs way more copper than it's worth. So, I'm just not gonna bother for the moment, at least. Okay. And actually, while we're just kind of hanging around here, we can go ahead and put a few things into here. It's deposited at a community center. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we actually have to be there to drop it off. Oh, we can't just put it in here, which for some reason I thought you could. Okay, so we're gonna wait to do that then. Basically, I try to do. I forgot. I try to do it efficiently so that I don't have to make a whole bunch of trips there, and I can kind of do, you know, a lot of it all at once. So we're gonna do one more, leave that running overnight, and then we're gonna head in here. Eventually. Actually, also, how much is it to make a campfire? Oh, scarecrow. That's right, I want to make a scarecrow. Let me go ahead and do that. crafting. I remember that. Crafting. Scarecrow. There we go. No, we want to do that. There we go. Of course, yeah, like I said, he's not going to do a whole lot just because we can't put him, like, right in the middle of our farm. But he'll definitely do some good. He'll even, if you click on him, he says how many crows he scared away, which is pretty nice. So now we can collect our prize. 100 gold again. Getting pretty close to that backpack again. We're going to be, I think in the next couple days, we should be able to get that. But we got to go ahead and head to bed here. But, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my Twitch.tv channel, where I stream a lot of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. And by now, most likely, the announcement happened. I'm not sure yet when I'm going to have that up or when I'm going to do that video, because I'm recording all these Stardew Valley's videos all at once. But, there's going to be, I think, a link in the... There'll be a link somewhere, probably in the description of the end slate to the video that I'm talking about with the big announcement. So, yeah, go ahead and check that out and let me know your input on that. But, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, leveled up mining. Ooh, now we can make staircases. So, I think it's like 99 stone, but you can actually just make a staircase that'll take you down to the next floor, which is pretty cool. But,